you mean? If you look at me here, you can see I need a shave big time. I need a shave. I'm a hairy ass motherfucker. Wilshire Richard here, 2026. How you doing, guys? AKA Richard Clark Ninja. I'm 44 years old, motherfucker. God damn. What happened? What happened, cuz? Today I did a live stream earlier on. I'm doing these like home live streams as well on my phone now. I mean, like live streams. And I'm still fighting a cold. Actually, I need to go downstairs and get myself some medicine for my nose and my throat. But I'm gonna have a shave and talk to you while I'm here. While I'm here living on the planet Earth in the Milky Way galaxy. Right? How you doing? You alright, guys? Fuck me, shit. What am I doing? I'm looking for my razor blades. Blade. Oh, I love those movies. The Blade movies. The original. You had Blade 3, which was actually called Trinity, and I don't remember much about it, apart from it was a bit whack compared to the second one. But nevertheless, it was still Wesley Snipes, who is the man, the real, Blade. But anyway, so I've forgotten. It was Blade in. Was Blade in Marvel versus Capcom 3? I've forgotten it because I've got that Ultimate. I've got the game. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Ultimate. I've got that game on the PC. And just recently, more recent than that even, I've got Tokon, okay? Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, which is a good game. And Blade's in that. Blade is in that game, The character Blade, who, Anyway, the Blade movies were really, really good, weren't they? I like those movies. I like Blade 1 and Blade 2. But I think the reason I like Blade 1 more is just not only because it's overall more gritty, because they used a lot of yellow lighting and stuff in Blade 2, if you remember. Blade 2, and you see the baddies and so it was a very good film, Blade 2. I think honest truth, the last fight was pretty cool when he fights a load of baddies and then he fights the main big baddie. But I think Blade 2 was a bit over the top with a load of stuff. And the main thing with Blade 2, I think they had the same problem with the other Matrix movies. The Matrix movies, like in the main trilogy, the first 3 of the Matrix movies. I've not seen that new Matrix, and to be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing it because I've not even fucking seen it yet. Matrix 4, whatever it was called, I forgot now. I know it kind of flip-flopped, whatever. But no, we just changed this razor blade. But, but what I'm saying is, with the Matrix 1, it was just awesome. And the Matrix 2 was also awesome. It reloaded, I love the whole series. I love all of the, what I've seen. And I love all of the Blade films that I've seen. But what I'm saying is with Blade 2, I think it was the same as the Matrix Reloaded, which was the Matrix 2, where they had a bit too much on the special effects front, CGI and stuff like that. It was more about effects and flying over the fucking place. Whereas with the Matrix 1 and Blade 1, it was more gritty, it was more concrete, rooted, grounded fight combat martial arts, and sword fighting martial arts and bare hand martial arts. It was just more, it weren't too much in the way of computer generated, CGI generated 3D sets and characters, people, actors. It was mostly just the people doing the choreography, hand to hand. You can feel it, the kung fu, the martial arts, and what it was all about, the way it's proper, gritty, and the training paid off. Whereas
Nowadays, fucking hell, man, you've got everything. You've got AI as well nowadays. Like, and I don't care what anyone says, but you can tell when something's AI, man, for the most part. And even if you didn't, even if you couldn't tell, I mean, fuck's sake, if you found out something was AI, you'd still be like, you'd be left, wouldn't you? Like, disappointed, I would be. You want to see the real grit, because even though it's a film, action and choreography and all that, just the fact that those people are doing that in front of the camera, they've got the movement, the training down, the time and the physical, you respect the ability of the human and physical mind and body. You just fucking respect, you value it, because you feel you're a human being that thinks and feels. So when you see an artist really, really creating a piece of art, like, with his two fucking hands, with his hand, painting with a brush or drawing, playing some music, or physically actually playing basketball on a court, as opposed, or doing fucking gymnastics, as opposed to watching a CGI or AI, video. Of course, you're going to really, really. I think, I can't speak for everybody, but I think a lot of people are going to really root for, really value seeing that human creation. I think people are okay with the prompting. They just think prompting is the way to go, and that's still an art form. Yeah, until at the end of the day, you don't even need to prompt anymore. Lazy bastard. Sorry, some of these people, they're so lazy, they'll be fine with it. You just prompt into existence some agent or what do you call it? Someone, let the AI do it, and the AI will make its own prompts. And you may as well just sit down and watch some athlete on TV and say, wow, I wish I was as fit as that. You know what I mean? Or looking at a painting and saying, I wish I could paint like that. You don't wish shit, you don't do fuck all. How can you admire when you haven't even got any passion? You can admire, but you can't have proper admire if you're not doing anything, practicing it, You know what I mean? Because I understand like tools, I know like it's not what's important. It's not the tool that's used. It's the vision and the creation and the outcome, what you've actually created that matters. I get it. I understand that. I know that. Yeah. Okay, good. Right, I get that. But to be honest with you, it's like going into a restaurant and saying, I want this complex fucking meal, layers of fucking difficulty into it, I want a fucking Eiffel Tower made of ice cream and it doesn't fall apart. I don't know, so you want 100 meals on the table, place this spicy, whatever. And then you didn't do any of that, and you say, I made that. The prompt was clear. I gave the restaurant my prompt. They made it. I gave the waiter, waitress, the chef got the message, and they just made this meal. So therefore, I made it. No, you didn't make it. You say, yes, I did. I don't have to hold the paintbrush. I just prompt AI. I don't have to make the food. I just prompt it, and I still made it. No, you didn't make it. You give them the details, but you didn't make it the same way. And I don't care, man. If I tell ChatGPT to write a sci-fi story or a horror novel and get it written and design all the characters and I just agree to certain things and disagree to certain things and I just go along with it and guide it a little tiny bit and then say, yeah, well, it's my basic view and I actually don't mind. I actually like the ideas that the thing come up with. You can like the idea, but you've got to understand the difference between reading and writing. Reading is not the same as writing. If I say I want a movie about, a superhero who swings a rope to catch baddies, and then AI makes that, you say, look, the superhero's there, he's got the rope and he catches baddies. I made that. Bullshit, no, I fucking didn't. Well, look, you said the guy's got to have blonde hair. He's still got blonde hair. And he speaks in a Scottish accent and scratches his arse every 5 minutes. That's in the story. Yeah, it might be, but it's still not the same. The level of detail, the vision that you put in is your human effort. The rest of it may as well just be somebody else, whether it's AI or a real person. If you didn't do it, you didn't do it. AI basically means less work. That's what AI means. Less work for people. Less human involvement. That's what I'll say. So if it's work, like a job, slavery, so if you've got robots doing the physical work better than humans, you don't have to slave your ass off. If you've got AI doing the mental, whatever the fuck it is, preparation for work, spreadsheets or whatever it is, typing shit up, like I have to fucking deal with for my job as well, then great, the AI is doing the slavery for us, so we don't have to slave, you know what I'm saying? The work, per se. The manual labour of it, But if it's like creative, passionate stuff, you can use it that way, but you're not doing much, you're just giving a few prompts, man. Excuse me. So I personally value someone who's really creating every note of music in timing, with rhythm, with an instrument, someone who's really painting every stroke, drawing and painting art, and really frame by frame animation, writing every line of a script, a story, thinking it through themselves, being inspired by various things, and using AI to help is good, but to make the story yourself, You know what I mean? Taking photography, taking photos, editing it, rather than using AI to create fake images of a castle on the mountain. How about go to a real castle on the mountain and take a photo of it? Edit it, fair enough, the brightness if you want to, or whatever. Contrast, okay, but you know what I mean? The experience of living. And you can say create fiction, create sci-fi movies and stuff. I get that. But how much can you actually create, Because when you prompt something, all you're doing is asking for stuff. That's what you're doing. It's like an internet search, or you go into the library, excuse me, in the library, I'm looking for a romantic novel. It's okay. I want it to be a kind of small book. I don't want a massive one. I want to put it in my bag. Yeah, okay. I want it. It's got to be written in Hebrew language. Okay. It's got to be written. It's got to be about robots. I'm sorry, there's none of that. We don't have those. So okay, then clear. But within the limits of whatever your AI is using, you can do it. In my opinion, that's not very good. If you turn around and say, I'm going to say I did it, put my name on the credit, bullshit. If it's all about your name, your brand, or bullshit you're selling online, fair enough. But to be a person of substance who cares about the world you're creating, the things you're putting out there, what you're living for, that is different. That's real living. Your humanity into your creation, your real heart and passion, that you will put time and effort into. I don't want to put my time and effort into some shit that I'm working for a company, making money for. I'm not making money. The fuck, part of shit. If I'm making money for that, I'm making money for something I love doing. That's good. But it's like if I'm making money, period, it's good if you get money. But what I'm saying is I'm not too tired. I'm not wasting my time as well. Great. If I'm doing something that I love doing, that's living. You're only living when you're enjoying your life. You know that? You're only living when you're enjoying. If you're sick, you can't be enjoying your life, can you? Properly enjoying it. You've got some kind of stress on you because you're sick, right? It's going to hinder. You can be strong and try and paraglide while you've got pneumonia. The wind might catch you. It might blow the strength out of your hands. You may end up burning to death in a volcano. It's been your lifelong wish for as long back as I can remember, at least. You forgot when you didn't wish that. Right? You've been charred, motherfucker. You've been cooked to a crisp. You two better cut that out for the highlights. See ya? Yeah. Toasting. You're roasting. But the thing is, you should be like, yeah. You should be healthy and happy in what you're doing. Not wasting your energy and your health on shit. So I'm going to go and brush my teeth now. Had a good shave. I hope you're okay. More or less done. But what are you living for? You're wasting your life working in some job. Or jobs like I've been doing since I was 16. I'm now 44 years old. When I was 16, I started slaving in jobs I didn't want to. I was forced to, basically. And I've been forced to the whole time because it's a waste of life, isn't it? Of course it is. Not my passion. Trust me, I want to work. I want to put effort in. I want to do good and get good from it. But I don't want to kill myself and get a bag of beans. Fuck. I want to live and I want to make the most of this gold. I've got this life, this time that money can't buy back. This one body of mine. Value it more than any fucker ever else could. I'm not going to worry about what people think of me. I want to have more time and energy to do stuff. I'm not one of these people that say they're not afraid of death. It's got to come one day. And, you've got to put you know what I mean? One of the robots in society. No, I'm a human being. I love living. I want to make the most as I can in this life. I want to do some good stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm going to finish this video here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Not too long, about 17 minutes. We're just here. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Let people know about the channel. I've got another channel also called Richard Plays Games. You can watch that channel if you want to see me play some games on there. Playing a lot of games, right? And yeah, but take care of yourselves. I'm going to go and brush my teeth and have a shower. I'm going to do a bit of shit stuff for work today. I've done a good workout, exercise today. That's what I've done. I had a good sleep last night. Get yourself in good, healthy, fit shape. Get good sleep. It don't matter what your age is. It don't matter what fuckers think of you, what their other fucking attitude is. Give yourself free time. Focus. Don't tell yourself you haven't got time and energy. Give yourself time and energy. Value it. Organise the shit stuff and the good stuff. Give yourself more time to do more different good things. So I'll be doing my animation work that I work on, which I love doing when I get a bit of time. And then playing games to relax. Take care, peace. Thanks for watching.